told me the fence line. He said, that's not you all. You all thought you all owned that whole part.
Yeah, I remember when
But
you
it
came
found
last
out-
time.
it
Yes, sir.
found out that you all, so you all didn't own that.
Yes, sir.
So what the guys came out and did, they cut half of the part.
Mm-hmm.
And the grass out there now is over half of it is cut. The other part is 14 inches above. So that's breaking the ordinance. You say it's owned by the American Legion.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's
But now
do. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
He told me I had to call the American Legion and tell them to come cut their grass. Now that's not my job.
All right. Well, let's do this. I see where your lot is. I see the lot right to the south of you is owned by another property owner. So I know last time you came up, you wanted us to look into it, and in the process of investigation, we did single that one out because we don't own it. So squeaky wheel didn't get it. It actually hurts you in this case.
Right, but
And then, yes, sir. And then we owned. I guess the city does maintain the lot when you first come in into the complex.
Half of it.
All right. And I will say that if you said the American Legion, I know Miss Lee is looking like she's gonna have a sidebar conversation with you, and you want them sidebar conversations.
That grass cost.
Okay. So with that being said, that's more of a code enforcement. So I see now that we probably need to get our code enforcement to engage that property owner so they can make sure that they cure the weeded lot ordinance.
Wait a minute. 7 years.
Okay.
And then the guy told me that I had to call these people myself. I know that was not my job to call to be the enforcer of Ordinance 1817.
No, if you
on the book.
Yes, sir.
Wait. Then he tells me that the guy that enforces this ordinance is behind. He's 7 years behind in the job. I mean, the lot next on the other side, not you all lot. You all lot.
All right, well, let's do this, Ms. Page, because I want to make sure. Can I have code enforcement go by that since we now know who the owner may or may not be, so we can engage them? That way you don't have to do it.
You don't know, not the American Legion. I know who owns that.
Well, we still have to send them
The guy
letters,
owns
Mr.
the other
Page.
lot, too. The guy came out and he told me.
Well-
He brought a little map out. He told me.
Uh-huh.
You know, but then again, that was just the lot that you all had, and you guys came out and cut half of the lot.
Yes, sir.
And they've been maintaining the whole thing. So
Mhm.
it's not ours. He said it's not ours.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, I told him, I said, but the lot next door, that been 7 years, the trees are growing up there next to me.
Well, let's do this. Now that we know that what the city owns and doesn't own and maintain, can you allow our code enforcement division to engage the true property owners and go through our process?
That part, yes, but
Okay.
now let's get on the other line. The other side of me, where
Okay.
the trees are growing.
That's still code enforcement. If you allow code enforcement to get both of those areas that we don't maintain,
I waited 7 years, man. I mean, how long do I have to wait? I waited 30 years for asphalt.
Uh-huh.
I waited 7 years for the guy to cut his trees down.
well, you have patience of Job, and I wish I had
They
that.
broke the bridge down, you know that?
Let me do this.
No.
We will get code enforcement.
This is you all. This is not you all's code. It's just not your code.
Mr. Page, I think you're missing what I just
That's
said.
what I'm saying. Is this your code?
Yes, but if you
With
will,
me, you be on me. Cause somebody came through one time and told me when they was trying to get Greenville, you got too much stuff in your yard here. Okay, but then again, and after you all couldn't get Greenville, nobody came by again. See, this your orders. I picked this up. This is yours.
Yes.
This is what you all wrote.
Yes.
City of Northport.
Uh-huh.
You should maintain this.
Yes,
If I did something wrong, I'd go to jail.
yes.
Which I've been
You wouldn't go to jail,
I've
but
been messed up too many times.
Mr. Page,
Someone they can-
let's do this. Now I'm gonna give you one more minute, then we got to move on because I got a plan of action.
You're not helping me though.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, I could be doing something else.
I'm trying to help you, Mr.
No,
Page.
you're not.
Mr. Page, if I may, I haven't been here 7 years.
Now, you
I
know,
haven't been
I'm
here.
not talking right
I
now.
know,
That-
but if you'll allow me, I haven't been here 7 years. I've only been here for 4 years and on here 12 months. And I can tell you that the property that we identify and go through ordinance control, they are getting the letters and we are going after the landowners. If they don't respond, we cut the property through a contractor and then we send them the bill. Now, you can stand here and keep telling us the same thing, which doesn't give us the opportunity to go to code enforcement, or you can let us go ahead and go to code enforcement and then go through the process it's supposed to be. Otherwise, you can stand here and keep doing the same thing. I understand that, but you do realize that we have to go to code enforcement anyway.
Mr. Page, we're gonna have code enforcement come by, and we'll get that handled.
Yeah, sure you are. Sure, you say that last.
Yes, sir.
Saying that for 7 years.
Yes, sir. Have a great day.
Code enforcement ain't got there yet.
We're gonna have code enforcement come by and get it.
So
Thank you.
forget it.
Thank you. Thank you for coming and letting us know. Have a good evening, Mr. Page. Yes, sir. All right, no further citizens sign up to speak. I'll move right on to item 14, Mayor and Council members' business. I'll start with the Honorable Mayor Donna Aaron.
I don't have anything, thank you.
District 1, Councilman Roberts.
I have nothing tonight.
District 2, I have no business. District 3, Councilman Hinton.
I have just a comment or two. City lawsuits can drag on for years, costing the city money that is needed badly in the community. Recently, our legal staff and others have been successful in helping settle ongoing lawsuits imposed against the city, and then moving forward quickly on other legal issues as well. And particularly, I'd like to mention the 84 lumber case. And when people are working as hard as they're working, I think we need to recognize them and thank them for their work. In particular, I wanted to recognize our attorney, Ron Davis, here, and Attorney Bruce Henderson, Whitney Bostic, and Kim Broughton. They've all done a great job, as have some others as well, but those are particularly our staff here.
Thank you. Thank you, Councilman. Any further business under your district?
No, sir. That's it.
District 4, Councilman Davis.
Thank you, President Logan. I don't have anything under my district, but we spoke in pre-council meeting, all of us together, and then I spoke with Councilman Hogg, and you know, we only spend about 15 or 20 minutes in pre-meeting. I would like to put in the form of a motion that at the first meeting in September, which is the second Monday, we move the city council meeting to 5:30. It's 5:30, and that's in the form of a motion.
Pre-meeting.
Pre-meeting is at 5, council meeting at 5:30.
President, we need to go ahead and suspend the rules.
Yes,
and then
sir.
you could go ahead and pass that tonight if you choose.
Okay.
All right, so Councilman Davis, will you make a motion to suspend the rules, and then while we're under suspension of the rules, then we can go back and we can address the actual
Yes, sir.
change in the meantime? All right, Councilman Davis, you're actually making a motion to suspend the rules, correct?
That's correct.
All right, that's a motion by Councilman Davis to suspend the rules to consider moving the council meeting times starting the first meeting in September to 5 p.m. pre-meeting and general body to 5:30. That's in the form of Councilman Davis' motion. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
That's a second by Councilman Roberts. Any questions or comments? Yes. Suspension of rules has to be unanimous. Thank you, Mayor. Any further questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Dubose.
Councilman Davis,
Yes.
Councilman Roberts,
Yes.
President Logan,
Yes.
Councilman Hinton,
Yes.
Pro Tem Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. Rules have been suspended. We're on the suspended rules. So, Councilman Davis, if you would, I think you had your motion already kind of pre-mapped.
And there again, starting the first meeting in September, I would like to make a motion that we move, the pre-meeting at 5 p.m. and the regular meeting starting at 5:30, and that's in the form of a motion.
Thank you, Councilman. That's in the form of a motion by Councilman Davis. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Hinton. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Dubose.
Councilman Davis,
Yes.
Councilman Hinton,
Yes.
Councilman Roberts,
Yes.
President Logan,
Yes.
Pro Tem Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, thank you. So, that being said, first meeting in September, the pre-meeting will be at 5, general body meeting will be at 5:30. Pre-meeting at 5, general meeting will be at 5:30, beginning the first meeting in September, which is actually the second Monday. All right, any further business, Councilman Davis?
That's all I have. Thanks.
Thank you. District 5, Pro Tem Hogg.
Obviously, we need to look at additional code enforcement for, in our budget for the new year in October. So I think we had already talked about that before, but, there definitely is a need that we need to, not only in District 5 and Green Village, but all throughout the city. So going through our budget process, let's make sure we, keep that on the forefront.
Thank you, Councilman. Item 15, executive session, Ron Davis.
Yes, Mr. President, we're going to talk about retail development, best guess half an hour, and the council may come back and take action after the executive session ends.
All right, thank you, Ron. If it pleases the mayor and council, I move to adjourn the meeting to go into executive session to discuss potential retail development, and the session should take no more than, I'll say, 35 minutes. I'll give you another 5 minutes, Ron. It's anticipated that the council may take action after our executive session is concluded, and if it pleases mayor and council, I don't know if we needed staff to be here.
Opposed
Yeah,
to
Miss-
stay
Miss-
just in case?
Yep. All right. With the exception of maybe, I guess, Max, if you want to come back, I guess with the exception of everybody else, you're free to release after we go into executive session. That's in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Roberts. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Dubose.
President Logan,
Yes.
Councilman Roberts.
Yes.
Councilman Hinton,
Yes.
Councilman Davis,
Yes.
Pro Tem Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Are adjourned into executive session. We'll come back and after 30 to 35 minutes.